Hi guys, Digital Principal and Computer Organization. Subject code is CS3351. This is my third part video in Unit 1 Combinational Logic. It is one of the example for 4 variable by using the K-map. So here h of function ABCD is equal to 9, 10, 2, 1, 11, 5 and the don't care condition is 0. 0 means which place? This place. So this is sum of product, right? Sum of product means you need to represent in the midterm notation. So this cell will be M0. First of all, draw the K map for the given variable A, B and CD. And what is meant by K map? Why we need K map in digital electronics? Why we want K map here? So K map is used to reduce our Boolean expression in easy way compared with the Boolean theorem. If we are using to reduce our given equation by using the Boolean function means it will take too much step. But you are using the K map to reduce our expression means it is very easy method that I was mentioned in the word. So if you are using the Boolean theorem and laws in expression means it is you need to reduce the step after each step. But in to overcome these difficulties, the Karna map was introduced. It is a simplification of the Boolean function in a easier way. It is a graphical method which consists of 2 power n cells for n is the variable. For example, if you have two variable means two variable means you will get four values, right? So the and cells. The adjoint cells are differed only in the single bit position. This method is known as Karna map method or K map method. So for if the number of variable is 2 means you need to substitute the values in n. So 2 to the power of 2 you will get 4. So the number of cells in the K map is 4. 4 cells you will have to do grouping method. If you have number of value is 3 means represent the 3 value in 2 to the power and 2 to the power of 3 value is 8. It means you will have 8 values in K map. 8 cells. This is called as cell, right? So how many cell in this square? There will be 4 cells. It is used in two variable. Okay. So, if you have 3 variable means the total number of cell will be 8. If you have 4 variable means the total number of 8 into 2. So, 8 into 2 means 16. The total variable will cell in the K map will be 16. The K map takes the form of sum of product method and product of sum method. The K map grid is filled using zeros, either zeros or with 1. Procedure to solve this expression using the K-map. The first step to find the K-map is you need to find the number of variable is used in the given expression. Then find the max term and min term in given expression. Find cells of K-map for sum of product with 1 respective to the minterm. Minterm is sum of product method. Then find the cells of the block for POS with 0 respective to the max term method. So max term means product of sum. Next, we need to create a rectangular group that contain total terms in the power of 2, like 2, either it will be 4. If you have 2 variable means the cell will be 4. If you have 3 variable means the cell will be 8. And try to cover many elements as we can in one group. With the help of this group, we find the product terms and sum of for sum of product form. First one is in K-map there will be a variable up to 6 variable, but in exam point of view you need to know up to 4 variable K-map. So 4 variable K-map, it is more than enough to get good marks in our examination. This is two variable K-map. The number of cells in the two variable K-map is 4, as I told before. Since the number of variable is 2, that is x and y, either you will have A and B. The following figure shows the two variable K-map. This is y and z. So here I will mention the K-map with y and z. Either you will take y and z or A and B or x and y as here you need to fill 0 and 1. These binary codes will be filled in the gray map with the help of gray code. Okay, gray code is filled in the K map. If you want to know about the gray code, just go and watch my previous video. Or these four cells will be written as this, like this too. So x and y 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0 both will be equal m0, m1, m2 and m3. But you will draw the K map like this, means you need to mention with m0, m2 and you need to fill this. Afterwards you need to fill this m1, m0, m1, m2 and m3. There is only one possibility of grouping four adjacent minterms. The possible combination of grouping two adjacent minterms are either you will group with this. Here there will be only one possible grouping, that is this. Okay. Either you will group this or either you will group this. Okay. Here m0, m1 or m2 comma m3 or m2 comma m0, then m1 comma m3. Next one is three variable K map. So this is the three variable K map. So if you represent the 2 to the power n, in n you need to mention the variable number of variable, that is 3. Finally you will get a number of cells, that is 8. So count here, there will be 8 cells, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 3 variable x, y and z. This will be filled with the x variable and the top is filled with yz variable 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. This is the gray code. First one is m0, m1. Afterwards you need to write the last column m2 and you need to write the before value m2 before value as m3. Again the same procedure will be followed. M4, M5, go to the last column M6, then you will move on to come and write the value M7 before the M6. This is the K-map method for ABC variable. This either you will mention with this K-map or this, both will be equal. So here I will mention that this is also 8 cells, right? Here I will mention two variable in bottom and one variable in top. In this K map, I will mention one variable in bottom and two variable in top. So this is 0 and 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. To fill this box, this is M naught. Okay. You need to consider this three variable. This A, the first variable is A and this second variable is B. This variable is C value. Both three will be 0, 0, 0. So you need to represent A bar, B bar, C bar. To fill this value, you need to represent A. 0 is A. So A bar and 1 is B. You need to represent as it is B and C value is 0. Like that you will fill all this value up to this column. There is only one possibility of grouping 8 adjacent minterm. The possible combination of the grouping of 4 adjacent minterms are either you will group this, okay, either you will group this or you will group with this. The possibility of grouping in 3 map variable, or either you will group with M1, M3, M1, M3, M5 and M7. This 4 box. Either you will group this 4 box. Okay. Likewise, you can able to fill this group. Okay. These are all the possible grouping method in 3 variable. If you want to do 2 adjacent minterm means either you will group this 2 or either this 2, okay, or either this 2. If x equal to 0 means then 3 variable k map become 2 variable k map, and the final one is 4 variable k map. For exam point of view, you need to know up to 4 variable. That is enough for your exam. If you have 4 variable means substitute the 4 value in the 2 to the power of 4 and you will get the value as 16. So you will have 16 cells. This is mentioned with X, Y, Z. X, X, Y, Z, W, X, Y, Z. This column is filled with WX and this column is filled with YZ, and this K map is filled with ABCD value. There will be only one possibility of grouping 16 adjacent minterm because it has 16 cells. So there will be only one possibility to group this whole 16 values. Okay. You need to mention M0, M1, M2 and M3 as we do in 3 variable K map and 2 variable K map. And the second column row is filled with M4, M5, go to the last M6, then followed before the third column M7, 6, 7, 8, and you no need to fill this third row. Before that, you need to fill the last row M8, M9, M10, and M11. Afterwards, fill the third row M12, M13, M14. You will need to go to the last. Afterwards, you need to come to here. That is M15, 0011. Need to mention this variable with the sum of minterm method. Minterm method. That is sum of product term method. There will be first this two variable is AB value and this two variable has CD value. So the four values will be 0. So you need to mention first cell as A bar, B bar, C bar and D bar. In second cell that is M1, right? This is M1. the first two A and B value is 0. So you need to fill A bar, B bar and C value is also 0. So it will be represented as C bar and the D value is 1. So you need to mention here D. The same will be the same procedure will be followed up to this last cell. The possibility of grouping here is either you will group with this 4 term or this 2 term, okay, or either you will fill it with this. There will be so many possible grouping is possible in 4 variable K map. So these are all this is the here I will represent how will you group. Either you will group this column with this column or this column with this column. So these are all the adjacent cell. If you want in for column for the last column means you need to fill this value as this. So the 4 last cells will be grouped together. Okay. If you want to group the if you have values for example here and here means you need to group the last 4 cells as one group like this. Okay. Next one is don't care condition. In if you are studying the K map means in K map there will be a possibility of mentioning the don't care condition. So this is an example of one K map. Okay. Mm. This is the 4 variable K map. Here I will mention 1, 1, 1 and 0 means in some places there will be a mark of X. Okay. Like this. So what is meant by this X condition in the K map? This is called as don't care condition. What it implies means in this particular cell or in this particular value, the value is either 1 or 0. We can't able to get the accurate value as output. So in this cell, the value will be either 1 or 0. So you can't able to mention this both value in that cell. That's why we are mentioning as X. So this is the don't care condition. This is the example 1 for K-map for the following expression. Find the number of variable. So number of variable in the question mentioned as 3. So you need to draw the cell up to 8. A is filled with bottom and BC is filled with in the top. And this is mentioned with if you have one variable means the values will be 0 and 1. In the top there will be a 2 variable. So this variable is filled with the help of gray code. Gray code. Okay, that is 00011110. This is m naught value. M naught. This is the procedure to fill the K map value M1. You no need to fill here as M2. The M2 place is this. This is M2 and this is M3. Okay. M4 M5, M6, this is M6 and this is M7. So the question is mentioned as function g of a comma b comma c is 0, 3, 5 and 7. In this value is m value, that is midterm value. You need to mention this value as 1. M0 is m0 value. Here you need to mention with 1 and 3. Where is the m3 here? You need to mention the value as 1 here. Afterwards, you need to fill the place in 5 and 7. This is the fifth place and this is the seventh place. The both is filled with 1. Afterwards, you need to group. You need to either you will group with this or this method. And the final one is grouped like this. Here there will be one singleton and two pairs are formed. One is this pair and another one is this pair. This is the procedure to form the grouping method in K-map.